Okay, that was fucking insane. So he like reaches into my pocket, which is just so rude. He's like invading my personal space, and I was like, stop, and he like slapped my hand. Insanely stressful. I just like cried. Trying to be positive and not let any of this like hiccups get in the way of enjoying my trip here. Hey guys, we're on our way to the airport. Yeah, and here we have Mia swaying like a snake on the highway.
It's fucking windy.
It's windy, okay. It is pretty windy.
Don't know if your flower has profanity.
That's okay, you can have a little profanity. She's salty today, you guys. But I love her.
Sure, okay. Here, I'll take your sweater and I'll be going now.
Bye.
Bye.
Don't be mean to me. I love you.
Okay, I love you.
You have to admit you're a little salty today.
I didn't even leave the house till 11:30.
Love you.
I love you. Please be safe.
I will.
Please don't do anything dangerous or reckless or dumb.
Will not be doing anything dangerous, reckless, or...
I know you moved on to someone new. Whole life is beautiful. You were the light for me to find my truth. I just wanna say thank you. Leaving to find my soul. Told her I had to go. And I know it ain't pretty when our hearts get broke. Too young to feel this old. Watching us both turn cold. Oh, I know it ain't pretty when two hearts get broke. Yeah, I know it ain't pretty when two hearts get broke.
I hope someday we'll sit down together and laugh with each other about these days, these days. All our troubles we'll lay to rest, and we wish we could come back to these days, these days. These days, these days.
not as intimidating as I thought it would be because there's certain things in English, so I'm gonna be okay. Now I'm off to find my bags. Let's see. I actually have no idea where my bags are. I'm kind of just following the crowd. Guys, so I just picked up my luggage, and crazy enough, you have to pay for a cart. The Germans will get you anywhere they can to pay money. It's time to find this travel market and get a SIM card. So people are not as kind as they are in Canada. Like, I totally did not wait until I went through the door.
3 years of ups and downs, nothing to show for it now. And I know it ain't pretty when the fire burns out. Calling me when I'm drunk, remind me of what I've done. And I know it ain't pretty.
Found the O2 shop to get a SIM. Hello. I need to get a SIM card for just 5 days.
Yeah, of course. We have for 1 month, but you can use it also for 5 days.
Okay, I read online on a blog that you had like cheaper plans, cheaper than 40 euros.
Yeah, in the city probably you can find
in the city, but not here.
Not here. Voice.
I only need like internet really.
Okay.
But do you think there's anywhere else in the airport that would have it for cheaper?
No.
Are you saying that to be a good salesman?
Excuse me?
Nothing. Help. Is there like a place out here to get money, like cash?
Left side, ATM.
Okay, thank you.
You're welcome.
I'm drunk, remind me of what I've done. And I know it ain't pretty when you're trying to move on. Yeah, I hope someday we'll sit down together and laugh with each other about these days, these days. All our troubles we'll lay to rest and we wish we could come back to these days, these days.
These days, these days.
Okay, that was fucking insane. I went to the grocery store downstairs of our building and I was vlogging, and I went out and I was just like filming the street, and the supermarket was basically empty, and I walked in with like my camera like facing down, like I wasn't like filming anyone, and then I picked it up, like turned it facing me like this, and I was like talking to it. And this guy was like at the door and just staring at me. I guess he was a security guard with like a really messed up face. And he just looked like an angry man, and like he didn't say anything, and he's wearing a suit, and I like walked past and I was like looking at the food and I was like talking to the camera like this. He comes over a couple minutes later and starts screaming at me in German, and I don't even speak an ounce of German, so I was like, sorry, like I don't understand. And he just starts like freaking out and like grabbing my camera and like smacking it, and I'm like, excuse me, like stop, like you better get your hands off my shit, like keep your hands to yourself or you're gonna catch these hands. Okay, well I didn't say that, but I was thinking it. And he was being so aggressive and like trying to rip the camera out of my hand. So basically I like let it go because he was like, he literally, I don't know if you can see, but he like bruised my hand because he was scratching at me. And I asked for it back and he wouldn't give it back, so I like grabbed it back out of his hands. I was like, give me my camera, like don't touch it, and like don't hit my camera. Like he was literally hitting it so hard, like he was so angry. And I was like, what is wrong? And I basically could understand from his anger. He wanted me to turn the camera off, and I was like, okay, I can turn the camera off, that's fine. Like it's not a big supermarket, but it's like a public place. Like I didn't think that they would have a problem with me like vlogging, but I guess this is like something you learn. But after he like walks away and like causes a scene and like people who are checking out were looking, I put the camera in my pocket, and he like came back over and started yelling again, like freaking out, and I couldn't understand, and he just kept yelling like forbidden, forbidden. I was like, okay, I understand, like I'm not filming, like it stopped. So this lady came over, and it was another black lady, and she's like, these people are crazy, like they don't work the same way. Like she barely spoke English, but she spoke enough to help me. And then so she translated for him, and basically she's like, he wants you to take the camera back out. I was like, why am I gonna like take it back out and give it to him? I'm like, no. And then so he like reaches into my pocket, which is just so rude. He's like invading my personal space, and I was like, stop, and he like slapped my hand, and I literally wanted to like punch him in the face, but I was like, okay, I'm in a new country, it's the first day, I don't even know where the consulate or like the Canadian embassy is if I were to get in trouble. So I was just like, stop. And everyone was like looking, and I was like getting teary-eyed because I didn't know what the hell he was trying to do. And she's like telling him to calm down, and eventually she's like, oh, he wants you to pull up your footage and delete everything. I was like, delete everything? I took one video of the road, and I was coming into the supermarket, and I didn't get anyone in my video. There's no one on the side where I was. Everyone else was like checking out. There's like 5 people on the checkout side, and no one else was over there, and he was sitting on a stool in the corner. And she was like, yeah, like they think that when if someone comes in here and they're filming and like they're showing their store, that they're gonna go sell it and like use it for something. And I was like, what? And she's like, yeah, they're crazy, like they work differently over here. I don't know what accent I'm doing, but that's how she spoke. So I was like, oh, okay. So I just deleted the one video because I was like, this is the only video that I took of the road and the entrance. Then he got angry and was like, what, like saying basically whatever. and he like walked away because he saw other video footage on my camera, but it wasn't of like in there, it was just of me in the apartment. And he like got angry and started like going and speaking German to the cashiers, like yelling, and it was just like insane. This is definitely a learning experience. Not gonna lie, before I left Canada, my university made us do like these weird cultural activities to like make us be like culturally sensitive to the places that we might be traveling to, for like all the like international kids that, you know, are doing the exchange program. And I would have never thought that like vlogging or something like that would be like a huge thing over here. Like, I don't know if it like goes against their culture. It's just not something that they do here. I'm sure there's like lots of German vloggers on YouTube, but I guess it's a learning experience. I'm not like angry about it. It was just a shock. But I think I'm just gonna have to be a little bit more cautious and like sensitive to other people's like personal space, even though like no one was in the footage. It was just me. But like, I'm definitely not in Canada anymore. Huge learning experience, day one in Germany. I can't believe he like scratched my hands though, like, and I didn't even get to buy what I wanted to buy in there. I just had to leave because I just felt so uncomfortable, and everyone was just like staring, and like he was still yelling in German even after it happened, and I couldn't tell if he was like talking about me. And he was like knocking on this like weird looking door with a camera thing, and the door like went up, and like he was like gonna go back there to like go get something. I don't even know if he was gonna like try and arrest me or something, but the lady like, she's like, here, like I'll help you find what you need. And I didn't buy my SIM card, I just left. But the person I'm like renting this Airbnb from just messaged me and said that like I should still go back there and buy this SIM card. So I'm gonna go back down there again, not look at this guy in the face. It's a little chilly outside, so I don't really want to have to like walk really far to go get a SIM card, but God, that was so annoying. Here's to hoping the rest of my stay here goes a lot better. Hey guys, so now I am all ready to go out and explore. It's currently, okay, this is Edmonton time, so 6:08 here. I haven't had any food since the flight this morning. They just gave us a slice of banana bread and a yogurt, so that's like barely any calories I'm running on right now. I'm so hungry. I have no idea where I'm gonna go, and I'm gonna go back downstairs though and try and get a SIM card for the last time today. It's just been like so frustrating. I'm trying to be positive and not let any of this like hiccups get in the way of enjoying my trip here. Because before you know it, I'm gonna be in South Africa, so I just want to enjoy what I can for Germany, get a nice bar top or something and eat something by myself and have a nice glass of wine. These red lips are screaming for wine tonight. So I'm gonna head out on the town now, and I don't know if I'm gonna be vlogging tonight after what has happened today. I think I'm just gonna wrap the vlog up here, so I will catch you guys in the next vlog. Okay, day 2 in Germany has been insanely stressful. I just like cried all day. I've been like suffering from jet lag. I couldn't stop sleeping. And then when I woke up, I was like ready to go eat, but I needed to have an active SIM card. In order to do that, you need to register yourself with this thing called Post ID. And it took about 2.5 hours like on hold, and you have to video chat them and hold up your passport and give them all these like verification stuff, and it just took so long. And I finished at like 10 o'clock and everything closes at 11, and I tried to get a cab, but my number still wasn't registered properly yet. I have to wait until the next business day for the phone company to register. Like, I don't know why in Germany it is so hard to just have a phone that's prepaid even. I can't order a taxi off the My Taxi app because I need a valid phone number, it says. And trying to hail a taxi outside is even more difficult because they don't accept my credit cards or any credit card. They just want to accept cash, or maybe a German bank card, or their online app that I don't have access to either. But I went to Tinder and got someone to come pick me up. When in doubt, get Tinder. Hello? Okay, I'm coming down. Okay, thank you. Bye. So I'm gonna head to Five Guys Burger and try and eat and get out of this shitty mood that I'm in. See you later, guys. Okay, so I am definitely in better spirits. I just got home. It's like just after midnight here, and I got to go to Five Guys Burger, which was such a good idea. Burger is always a good idea when you're having a shitty day. And I learned a lot of German. Heute Abend war ich Burger essen im Five Guys. And I got to walk around the Rume. There's so many confusing things in this city. I think if you want to go to a foreign country and be overwhelmed, Germany is definitely the place. But I definitely had fun. Thank you, Tinder, which I never use because I think Tinder's gross, but I was so needing to get the hell out of this apartment, and it was so fun. Like, I was laughing the whole time. And I found the Deutsche Bank. I've been having issues all day and the whole time I've been here trying to find a Deutsche Bank, because it's the only bank that I could use with my Canadian Scotiabank card without getting charged, and it's been a hell, like a maze to find a Deutsche Bank. But I was happy I found it, got some money, and I have a meeting tomorrow with East West Models. So I'm hoping that that'll go good. Gotta wake up early and make sure I don't get lost trying to find the agency. And hopefully I'll get signed, and I guess that means that I'm gonna be back in Frankfurt. I'm gonna head to bed now. I'll try to get some beauty sleep, and yeah, hope you guys are having a good day. I'm not sure when this vlog is even gonna be posted because I'm still suffering from jet lag, but whenever it gets posted and you watch it, have a good day because I'm going to bed. Ciao for now.